All right, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to another morning broadcast. Hope you're having a good week so far. We are um, we are closing out May, and I think that we had a good May so far. And something interesting happened yesterday with the tariffs and the court ruling against the tariffs. So that's going to be good news for the market. Um, it the tariff drama isn't quite over, but that is definitely good news for the markets. So let's jump into the big picture real quick. We had Nvidia. Good morning, Mark. Wish you traded at like 7 a.m. Yeah, I know you wanted to see it at the ALZN. I don't know if you all caught that, but ALZN, that one definitely was a good trade from today. So we'll cover that right now, and we'll get into the other. I've been thinking about hosting the pre-market a little bit earlier, but we're still kind of thinking about it, thinking about how to best do that. All right, let's talk big picture, and then we'll jump over to ALZN, which is the trade of the day so far. Okay. All right. So looking at the big picture. Yesterday we had two things. One, earnings on Nvidia came out. So Nvidia gapped up yesterday, about 5 to 6%, opened up strong, and then pulled back to yesterday's post-market high. All right. Zio, I took scalps on Zio as well. So with that being said, we saw the market spike, and then also we had the news around Trump and the court ruled against Trump's tariffs. So, China comes out and says that they're aligned and they stand with the U.S. courts, right? So it's a blow to the tariff agenda, but a good thing for the market. Okay, so if we look at the Qs, we're approaching highs from February, almost 100% recovery. So what am I looking at? Tech, AI, that sector. We started to trade quantum. That's been moving with Nvidia and some of the AI companies like SOUN, SoundHound AI, and BBAI, right? Some of those companies, they rallied and we took advantage of that. So just I don't need to repeat that basket, but looking for reactive trades on those, the quantum basket and the AI sector. All right. So those are, I'll keep my eyes on that, those particular sectors, looking for reactive trades. Okay. All right. We talked about energy. So if you look at OKLO, these have the nuclear energy names. They benefit from the executive order, and they've just been rallying constantly. So looking at those as well, I have those in my back pocket, and we'll see if we get anything on those. So SMR and OKLO have been the strongest. They may be out of reach for some of you because they've become more expensive, but looking at those names as well. We traded Mara early this week, Tuesday, and it shorted off yesterday. Bitcoin has just been, it was rallying strong, and then it's just been weak, showing weakness. So, I have the crypto related equities on watch, but just kind of put them on the back burner for now. All right. So let's talk about this morning. Zio. So Zio popped up on the scan. I didn't catch this, or I wouldn't have caught this one, but I was looking at Zio about right here. So as the market sort of pulled back from VWAP, then we had that 7 a.m. Eastern rush come in. I didn't catch this. It pulls back here, and then kept seeing the bids hold, and that's where I entered Zio. So I entered Zio and got a good scalp there. And I was just looking at it. Took a scalp here, closed it, and then took another one and just closed it. These were I'm trying to squeeze out a little bit extra on those So that was the first trade for me. Then it was quiet. It was really quiet. We saw a few things on the scan: VCIG, NAOV, PLRZ, and 1 second. SLXN. Just popped this on. Just saw this pop up on the scan. Let me look at what's the catalyst behind this. Therapeutics announces groundbreaking preclinical results show strong efficacy in pancreatic and lung cancers. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, we're underneath VWAP. We have to see if this catalyst is decent. Even ALZN's catalyst was decent, but it squeezed. So preclinical, and then ALZN was just phase 2 dose, right? Dosage was given to the first patient. It's not such a strong catalyst, but it's enough for traders to step in and then see if we get squeezed out. So just watching the level 2 here to see if I see anything interesting. I mean, we have the shorts are selling, the bids are stepping up at like 117, 118, 119. So looking for imbalances here to see if we have a turn. Yesterday we called SGN together on the call. So 117. Yeah, if something pops up, I'll pause our game plan session and we'll trade. All right, let's see if 110 holds. For shorts, the bid's stepping up at 110. Size at 111. Yeah, this is pretty decent. Interesting here. All right. So the bids are holding around 110. And then the sellers are at 116. Let's see if we can clear this out and we get another move higher. Here. This is going to be the moment of truth right here. That 110 area, 112. We keep seeing like that ARCA buyer right there at that level, soaking up shares. So see if the seller can overwhelm them. See if anything else pops up on the scan. Nope, SLXN is, it's a 112. Got sellers, 110. The ARCA buyer continues to step up there. 10. Sellers are pushing. That's it. Done. All right, set alarms here, and we'll see if there's a move back up. But yeah, that buyer was a buyer that kept stepping up there on the bid, and we saw the orders hitting the tape, but sellers just overwhelmed them. All right, so let's continue the game plan. So ALZN, man, this one squeezed on here. This is like, all right, so ALZN pops up on the scan, pulls back, and then it's below VWAP, similar to kind of what we just saw. Pops, pulls back, and then we start to see that squeezing higher through VWAP. And this is the first entry here. Then the pre-market high consolidates a little bit, and then we see another. If you were on the call yesterday, check the call. If you're not in our group, check the pre-market yesterday. We had something like this happen on SGN where we were looking at price scalped, pushed, and then consolidated, and this is what we took on the call together. So ALZN, something similar, where it pushes, consolidates for a good, good 9 minutes or so, and then pushes. Then it consolidates again and pushes again. So that's my alarm for SLXN. I'm watching it on my other screen. So this one I go back and study this one because this one just continued to squeeze again, and then the bid is holding here, holding, and then just squeezed again. So several legs for scalps on ALZN. So definitely would take a look at that. All right, huge rally off Judge, blocking Trump tariff news yesterday. All right. Yusuf, yep, ZEO, hello, I'm new here. How do you feel about retail traders who don't use order flow at all? Man, the proof is in the data, man. If they make money, if they're verified and make money, and they have a strategy that works, man, I have nothing bad to say. But 100% of the pros that I know use order flow, and it has really changed my trading in a big way. Many of the fake outs and things that I avoid day to day, they are, it's because I'm looking at the tape in level 2, and then when I really want to size in and I have confidence that level 2 is my friend. Like BBAI, the trade we took on Tuesday, monster trade, and you can just clearly see the shift between the buyers and sellers. Then we had a move on QBTS yesterday, potential move that I didn't enter because we didn't have, as price pushed up, pulled back here. This one, we could see that we didn't see the shift at the pull here, even though the candle confirmed it. You can see, if you review this, and using order flow, you can see that sellers are still in control. The buyers hadn't really stepped in yet, even with the pin bar here. So we were on our call. I didn't call that one out just because you can actually see the imbalances on the with order flow. So I definitely start to use it if you are not currently. Okay. All right. So we have quantum, we have AI, and we're looking for individual stocks. So ZEO, this one is shorted. I'll set alarms to see if it is going to reactivate. ALZN, that one, we may get more trades out of it. So I have it on watch. If we get a pullback to VWAP here, and we have just another really nice setup, even though it gave scalps already, I'll still trade it. It can go higher. So that's one. And let me make sure I look at the game plan here. Yeah, that's it. I'm keeping SPRO on watch. This one ran up and it's held up pretty well. So I have this on watch for more, for another spike. So we'll see if that one activates. And then Immunon. This one ran up several days and shorted, and then it started to recover here. So I want to see. Setting alarms here. We'll see if this one recovers and gives us some more. Okay. All right. So any other service apart from Trade Ideas that you recommend? That is to say, another service that does the same thing as Trade Ideas. If you're looking for, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for an alternative that is cheaper, there is one. I forget the name of it. I'll look into it. If you want to catch the Trade Ideas for free, there's a YouTube channel. I think it's called Precision Day Trading, and they have a free Trade Ideas feed, but it's 4 minutes delayed. So it'll help you in the beginning if you're trying to keep your costs down. That 4 minute delay, you may miss some things, but you also can find some good setups. Just looking at Vivek, VIVK. Do you use Zendo? No, I don't use Zendo. All right. Okay. So I think we're good. Any other questions? Anyone want me to look at anything else? FinViz is good. All right. Cool, cool. Yeah, I've never used a live scanner in FinViz. So that's something that you can check out. You know, TradingView has a scanner as well. It's just not as robust. Looking at the scan right now. And this one popped up. Okay. So yeah, let's get to it, y'all. Let's have a good day. Be patient. In order to get better, you have to use that. You have to work in the after hours, do the reviews, the trades that I call out, the tickers that I share. You have to be reviewing. If you miss a trade, and trades that I'm taking on our calls, just got to review, and get your reps in, and eventually you'll see it, and you'll build that into intuition. Somebody mentioned intuition. You build the intuition through reps. So I built my intuition through reps. Many reps. And I'm still repping. I'm still getting work in and trying to improve. That's always. So, yeah, let's get to it, y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. And I appreciate you all jumping on here every day. Thanks, Rayson. Your video on supply and demand was awesome. Yeah, I'm going to do another part. I'm going to do a part 2, but I'm going to actually show the level 2. I was just trying to share the theory, right, behind everything, because that's what many people miss. And after that, we can get into the level 2 and tape reading. If y'all, that right there, understanding that video will change the game for you if you can understand those concepts. And then once you see the examples in real time, you'll be able to differentiate when a ticker is good, you know, entry is good versus when it's not, you know, because it'll be clear that there's no order flow there. There's no buyers there. Maybe you may see a candle or two that's a confirmation candle, but you know, it'll end up just being a fake out just because there's no real buyers behind it, no strong buyers behind that candle. So yeah, so it'll help change the game for you. All right. So let's get to it. Let me just do one more check here. There's a few names that I had that was on watch. I just want to see if things changed before I let you go. All good. I think we're all good. All right. So yeah, let's get ready. Have your if-then statements ready, your game plan ready, and let's get to it. Hope y'all have a good day. Thanks for joining. Please smash that like button on the way out and share with others. Okay. Thanks. Bye-bye.